On this Ghosts of Carmel Maine episode, a number of people come to the house to do an investigation on a Friday night. 3 of our guests are Janae's family that came in from out of state. 2 other guests come in, they're brothers who do live here in Maine. Now I just want to make it clear that this investigation wasn't set up for thrill seekers, people that's wanting to experience paranormal activity for thrills. Everyone that was here was legitimately interested in experiencing paranormal activity and checking this evidence out for themselves. I also wanted to see how these ghosts react to a number of visitors in the house. I can say there are some ghosts in the past that do not like visitors. They don't like strangers coming into this house. There are some spirits that don't mind. They're eager to have company. But I have learned from experience that if these spirits do not like somebody in this house, they will not respond. Since there was quite a few guests here at the house, there's a lot of the video recordings that I could not use because of obvious noise interference. A lot of people that come to this house thought the house was a lot bigger based on watching the videos. However, the house is pretty small, and when you have this many people in here, there's going to be a lot of noise interference, and it's going to corrupt the evidence. The evidence that I pointed out in this video, I have no doubt it is paranormal related. You might hear some stuff in this or see some things that could be possibly paranormal related, but I didn't point it out because I wasn't sure. I did let all the guests know that when we do the walkthrough, when we do an EVP sweep, to try to remain very silent. Don't whisper, don't talk, and if your stomach makes a growl noise, or if you happen to say something and you're talking to somebody, talk out loud so that I can pick it up on recording. This way we can distinguish the difference between people talking and paranormal related evidence. There have been a number of visitors at this house before, but it's been a while since this many people been here, and I was curious to find out how these ghosts would respond to them. Let's get on with the investigation. Kitty. Well.
My name is Adam. My name is Corey.
My name's TJ.
My name's Gayla.
My name's Brittany.
And everybody knows Janae and Kenneth, and David's here too. So tonight, we've got a house full of visitors. Janae's family came here to Maine to visit with Janae and do a paranormal investigation. And we have 2 brothers here from Skowhegan, right?
Yep, Skowhegan.
And you guys watch Ghosts of Carmel Maine.
Oh, yes.
And you guys wanted to come and check out the house.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tonight we're going to be doing lights out. The main breaker is going to be shut off. And I'm doing this not so that we're walking in the dark, because I'm going to have the light on here, but I'm doing this for the purpose of all the power will be off to this house. We don't want any appliances running. We don't want heaters kicking on. We want absolutely nothing running at all. So we're not doing it in darkness. However, there will be rooms that I will have night cams going, recording in total darkness. However, you'll see if anything happens on the night cams. Okay, explain to me what you just felt.
I felt a movement of cold air right behind me, along this wall, right to that corner. And a faint noise. Like a knock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over here now.
Does it feel like a draft through the house, or is that beyond just a normal
Beyond,
draft?
because it's stuck around.
Yeah.
It's right over here now. I can feel it. It's warm here now. It's cold.
You can feel the cold too?
Yeah, it's right here. It's normal here now. It's warm.
Who's in the room with us here? Room with us here. Room with us here. Rachel, is that you? Alright, so we'll head to the witch's window room first thing. We'll get them all set up. I'll get the cameras going. And we'll see what happens. If you're feeling air, did you hear movement?
Yeah.
That hutch.
I had a cold chill.
And you have a hoodie on.
I have a hoodie.
And it's pretty warm in this house.
It is warm in here. That's why I was like, it's not a normal
cold.
draft. Because
Normally I'm not cold.
here and then
Yeah.
it just moved. And it's over here. In this corner. Almost like it's just hovering there.
So what you're feeling, are you saying it's abnormal?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a normal... Because I haven't felt a draft at all since I was standing here until that happened.
Right. Right. I just heard a growl. That didn't come from downstairs.
Nope. Mm-mm.
So Kenneth and I are going to go downstairs and shut off the main breaker to the house. Hello?
Flashlight on?
No, I'm going to turn this light on here. Here, hold this real quick. I'm going to get this set up here.
Power's going up!
By the light.
Yep.
No change. No change at all.
Nope.
What is that noise? What is that noise? What is that noise? What is that noise?
Wow, that is constant.
Alright, funny thing is, my night cam can't go in the basement because it needs the power on. I'm going to turn that volume down.
Oh.
Or you can leave that on. Okay, so I'm going to get over here. Elizabeth. Elizabeth, are you here?
No, I thought it came from more towards the corner.
Yeah.
I totally heard
Everybody
that.
reacted the same and looked towards that corner.
Alright, so we just heard a disembodied voice. Elizabeth, my question to you is, are you searching for your baby? Are you searching for a child? Can you guys verify? Can you guys verify? Can you guys verify? Can you guys verify to us that you're here, please? Where are you at? Are you right here? Are you right in front of us?
That tap noise downstairs
Yeah.
is getting a little bit louder.
Are you downstairs? We'd like to hear from you.
Yeah. I don't know, something about it, I guess.
Well, that's it.
Whoa, that is off the chart.
I'm getting little readings over here on mine at the same time.
That hit 35. Anybody want to verify to us that you're here while we're in this room? Did you just say yeah?
I thought I heard something come from behind them, like from the front porch area.
Yeah. Are you in the kitchen? In the kitchen? definitely heard a growl. I definitely heard a growl. I definitely heard a growl. I definitely heard a growl.
Yeah, I heard that too, actually.
Can you do that again, please? Alright, let's... Do you guys want to do the porch or skip it?
I don't think there's enough room for all of us.
There's a lot of cars going by.
Yeah, that too.
It is pretty noisy right now.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, let's go into the doll room. Yeah.
Nothing over here. Boom.
You guys not want to talk or do much tonight because there's too many people here? What's going on with that? You guys hear that voice? I was just wondering if you guys heard that. I know I heard that. David, what kind of reading did you get when I mentioned that?
I was getting, I think, it was, it was bouncing all the way up into like 3 or so. But, I don't know, looks like the temperature's dropping. But,
Let's fade it back down to just 1. You said a different atom and it went down. You said a different atom and it went down. You said a different atom and it went down. You said a different atom and it went down.
Was that somebody's stomach?
Nothing.
I'm trying to figure
I thought
Yeah,
it
well,
sounded like somebody going,
That's what I thought it sounded like.
I heard a sound in this room earlier when I was in the kitchen, like somebody playing with the china. Was there somebody in here making noise?
Yeah, I just heard a disembodied voice. Sounded like it came from the kitchen.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I just heard that.
Sounded like it said, "Get out of here." Do you not like other people cooking in the kitchen? Is that what your issue is?
I heard a creak. It's like it's coming from the stair area. Did you hear that where you're standing? I thought I just heard a voice. A female voice. I thought I just heard a whisper come from behind Kent.
Oh, I definitely just heard a voice. Did anybody talk in there?
No.
Are you? was something that moved on the counter. I saw it at the corner of my eye. I hope the camera picked it up.
Yeah, the noise can't sound like it came from that doorway or the bathroom.
Yeah, it was right here on the camera. It looked like the toaster moved. Did you guys hear that? Come in here.
Battery shit.
Okay.
That was a loud tap.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a camera on down there, so it's picking it up. What do you think of all of us being in this kitchen? What do you think of all of us being in this kitchen? That shoot way up.
Yep.
Yeah, there goes
I was
the
I was waiting for him just to say he had the same feeling because I was feeling that, and then
Are you in this kitchen now? No, now that I walk up there with the camera, they don't want to show me that. Right in there, we get a lot of activity. Now keep in mind, viewers, the power is completely out to the house. There's no power on in here at all. There's always been a lot of strange paranormal activity when it comes to that kitchen. While doing this paranormal investigation that night, there was a lot of strange EMF interference. The place where I was standing and capturing this interference is the exact spot under the house where I found the human remains. And that's the exact spot where these spirits say that Rachel's buried. In fact, if you go back and listen to some of the videos, Rachel claimed that she's buried in that spot. Now what's really strange about this, the next night this happened. In that exact spot where I was catching that EMF interference, in that exact spot under the house where I found the bones. Look what happened. We've been talking about the energy in this kitchen, how this kitchen has a lot of energy in it. That's Janae's hair literally sticking up from like some type of static in this kitchen. Okay, now you can see her hair just standing up. Rachel?
That is insane.
Rachel? Somebody around Janae right now? Do you feel weird at all, Janae?
No.
Are you? Guys, when you're ready, just come on up.
Yeah, we were standing right there, and I was in front of the door, and that's all I could feel was that right across my shoulders. Man, I love old houses.
Rachel, I think everybody'd like to hear from you. Hello? I'm going to do something here. I'm going to leave the room, let you guys have the floor. With this many people in here, I want to see what happens if I'm not in here. I want to go sit downstairs on the couch, quietly ask questions down there, but you guys feel free to ask whatever you want, see what happens. I'm just kind of curious with this many people. See, I've never had this many people in the house that, I think a lot of these ghosts knows David, Kenneth, and Janae, but a lot of them don't know you guys. And what I'm really curious about is what these male spirits are going to say. Excuse me, I gotta grab this bag. Okay. Okay. Take the battery. Yeah, there's the batteries. Okay. Oh, sorry. Put it down here.
Did anybody stay behind to talk to us, or did you all follow Kent to answer his questions? You don't have to be afraid to talk to us. We all came here to talk to you.
No, these spirits here, they're probably waiting for that. They know we're gonna do that spirit box. Yeah.
Saving their
I think-
energy for that.
Yeah.
I think they've become very intelligent here, and like they really understand and know how to communicate with the spirit box. Like it's amazing.
It's
And
always
you
the
can
same
tell.
voice corresponding with the person's name.
Yeah.
You can tell who it is saying what most of the time.
Just like you know when Edmund gets pissed. You know you know his voice when it comes across there. You can tell. What do you think of all these people in your house, Edmund?
Are any of you allowed all over the house? Or is there something in the basement stopping anybody from going down? Are you uncomfortable with this many people around? How many of you are in the house?
She asked in here.
Who opened the door to the hutch earlier?
If you're in here with us, can you say your name? Was that 2 people here with us and answering to the spirit box downstairs?
Yeah.
Is that a male and a female, maybe?
That's kind of what I thought.
Yeah.
Can you tell us your name?
Someone said Edward.
I thought
I thought it was a
Rachel,
girl's
yeah,
name.
Rachel,
Said it.
Rachel.
I thought, yeah.
It might have been Rachel, but this far away.
Rachel, are you here with us?
Rachel. It's me. Kent.
Rachel, where are you?
That's what I thought too.
How are you doing today? Does anybody actually ask that? How are you feeling?
Are you guys here? Are you guys not wanting to talk because there's too many people around?
We'll talk.
I heard that.
Yeah, I did too.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab the spirit box, bring it up here.
I had it on video until it decided to run out of its time.
Hi. Guy? Guy? You are? This is Corey. Can you say hello, Corey? Hi.
Hi. Hi.
I heard that too.
Can you say his name, Corey?
Are you mad?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
You want us to leave you alone?
get out.
Why do you want us to get out?
Not your place. They left. Do you not like them in my house, in this house? No? That's 2 no's I've heard. What about the ladies? What about Brittany, Galen, and Janae? Are you okay with them? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Whoever just said yeah, can you tell us your name?
Can you say hello, Brittany? Can you say hi to Brittany? I'm sorry, I talked over the top of you. Can you say hello, Brittany? Say your name. You already did?
So one of them said do it, and the other one said I already did. How many of you are talking with us? Gayla was the one cooking in the kitchen.
You can cook?
What are you making?
That's the funny ghost. The one that says, I farted. You guys have the floor. Ask whatever you want. Take turns. Oh, yeah, I'm leaving. Oh, yeah, I'm leaving. I'm not leaving the house. I'm just leaving the room, okay? They always get upset when I leave. Stay up here with them and talk to them. Okay? You're probably gonna hear Kent left. He just said it, Kent left. I'm gonna hear Kent left. He just said it, Kent left. I'm gonna hear Kent left. He just said it, Kent left. I'll be in the house still.
Who's down into the basement? Who's in the basement? Why is Edmund down in the basement? Just my dad. How many of you are they right now? Talking. Talking. How many of you are they right now? Talking.
Hello? Hello? Are you guys excited that I'm back or what? You guys happy I'm back? Hey, Alfred. Is there anything you guys want to say to anybody in here before we shut this down? Ask me what? They always say that. Ask me.
It's always when you start saying that you're going to shut it down or whatever, so they ask them.
What? Okay, can we get this settled once and for all? Yeah, what do you guys want to ask me? This has been a mystery to me from day one. That's not happening. I'm not sure what you said, but can you repeat that?
I'm gonna head downstairs.
Okay.
I'm gonna head downstairs.
Okay. Is there anything you want to say to our guests before we shut this down? All right, is there anything you want to say to me before we shut this down? All right, well, I'm going to shut this down, okay? I will talk to you guys again soon. You guys not like all the guests in the house? All the people that were in here? Did you guys not like all the guests in the house here? Rachel? You guys don't like a lot of people in this house, do you? somebody to say hey. There's people say that when you pass on out of that realm you're in, when you ask for help, the only way you can move on is you have to go through a light. Is this true? Do you know anything about this? A portal? So you don't necessarily see a light, it's a portal you have to go through? Are you wanting out of the realm you're in? Is that why you're asking for help? You want to get out of where you're at? Hello? How did you end up stuck in the realm you're in? What do you think happened? What's your name, please? What? What? What happened to you?
Can you say your name, please? Can you say the name of anybody else in this room?
I think he's meant his name is Bill because he comes through sometimes. Bill, what's your last name? 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 Last name. Last name. Can you say that? Can you repeat that, please?
I thought I heard Burris.
Yes,
What the hell?
Did you say Bill Burris?
I was like,
Can you say hello to Brittany?
Did you guys hear that?
Thought I did.
Did that just say, Brittany, get out of my place?
Well, I didn't hear that. I thought I heard Brittany though.
Did you just tell Brittany to get out of your place? It was a loud Brittany and a faint get out of my place. Elizabeth. Elizabeth. Can you tell me your last name, please?
If you ask us a question now, we'll try to answer it later after we get to review it.
Who's Bill? You guys keep bringing him up. Who is he? I was kind of shocked to hear what these spirits said about claiming to be my dad, and that they did come out and say Bill Burris. My dad's name is Bill Burris. My dad just recently passed away on February 13th, 2019. Now, I'm going to be honest with you viewers. I do not believe that was my dad. I do know that there are spirits that do mimic. And these are times when you have to be very careful when doing paranormal investigations to distinguish between a spirit that's mimicking somebody or a spirit that's actually somebody that passed on. I didn't show it on video, but I did a separate spirit box session asking questions to the spirit that was claiming to be my dad. And that spirit could not answer my questions. Only my dad would know. There is a good possibility that this spirit was so desperate for help that it was posing to be my dad with hopes that I would help it. And there is a possibility that this spirit could have been non-humanoid, trying to capture my affections and my emotions. However, it didn't work. Does anybody have anything to say? Did you say we're dead?
Can you tell us what you see from where you're at? Where you're at? Are you in this house or in the surrounding areas but can still reach us?
Female just said, help me, pretty clear. I've been doing a lot of extensive research on the topic of spirits passing into the light to get them to move on. I'm going to continue to do a lot of research into this topic on spirits crossing through the light. Many people say that in order to get a spirit to cross on or to move on, you have to get it to cross through the light. And that's why I asked the questions in this investigation. Do you see a light? Is there a light that you need to pass through? Most of the time when I ask these spirits about a light, a lot of times they don't see a light. Show me the light. There is no light from what these spirits say. However, these spirits on many occasions called that a portal, a doorway, if you will. There is no doubt a lot of things about the paranormal and the spirit world we do not understand. And I hope to continue these investigations to try to gain an understanding of what's going on in the spirit world. I know people have a lot of different ideas on how it works. I mean, I have my personal opinion on how this works, but I kind of try to keep my personal opinion to myself until I know for sure what's going on in the spirit world, and I may not ever find out. This may be a topic that's going to remain a mystery to all living people. The next video that's coming up, we went back to the haunted forest for the wintertime investigation. Look for that coming up in the next video on Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. Have a good night.